Well guys, welcome to episode 26. You know, I gotta extend a thank you to everybody who's been subscribed to the channel. The new guys and the ones that have been here for a while. But when we posted episode 25, an issue presented itself. And let's just say over the next few days, a forum died. Friends reached out to somebody who was being attacked and degraded, and this channel tripled its activity. I now have 1,200 subscribers. Last I looked at the video 25 was reaching 2,000 views. So thank you guys. Glad to have you, and I guess I can go ahead and announce that in the coming months there will be a new bowfishing information website. It's just information. You know, we've lost a lot of information. Jumping from a forum, going to Facebook. Facebook, now you can reach everybody anywhere at any time in the world, and if they're awake or they have their device on them, can answer your question right then. Oh, by the way, find me on Facebook, and if you ever have a question for me, feel more than welcome to send me a message, and I will, do my best to help you out, no matter where you are in the world. Welcome to episode 26. Been doing a little work out here in the shop today. Of course, it's cold outside, like I expected it to be. So we got the propane heater going. I started making these lids. Okay, I got the little ones made, and the big ones made, and the one in the center back there is finished. Well, since it's been getting cool and now I've got the heat on in here, I'm not really sure what's going on. I see the motor sweating, which I can understand that, but I've got probably a half a cup or so of water laying in the bottom of the boat. I don't have all the coolant hoses buttoned up. They're just kind of on. I'm pretty sure that's probably what it is. I got to take the motor out anyway because I still need to put in my sound dampening material. So to be safe, I'm going to go ahead and pull the motor, get it out of there, button up all my hoses, and fill it full of antifreeze. That way, just a little bit of insurance, while it is cold. Probably should have already done it, but it hadn't been done yet. So didn't want to do this today, but sometimes you got to take a step forward before you can continue on. So. Well, just as I was afraid of, we didn't have very much water in here, and we've already popped out 2 freeze plugs. No colder than it's been down in the 20s a day, and I didn't have but whatever water was left in here from when we see. It's not even solid, it's only an inch thick. Half of it's antifreeze. Screwed up. New butter. I gotta put new freeze plugs in it. It's been kind of an ordeal. I knew better, even though it's my first motor ever. I knew better. But what can I say? I didn't think that there was any water in there. Apparently there was. my skin to my outer framework, and now I need to do my subframe that's inside, and that will actually go inside the rear frame on the back deck to make it stable enough for me to walk on. Well, the problem is I have warped it just a little bit. Now, I don't know how well you can see that on the camera, but right here in the center of this piece of 1x1, it's raised up probably about a 1/4 inch. And you know, that's real easy to do on thin aluminum, especially a large piece like this. All that heat has to go somewhere. Well, putting the heat into it's not that big a deal, but as that heat dissipates, it runs out different areas at different speeds. So that's why when I built this to begin with, it wasn't warped. Set it on the boat, turn the lights out, left, come back, and she's warped up a little bit. Moving forward, what I need to do now is I need to weld this subframe together, make sure it's good and strong, and then as I spot weld it to my framework, I will be pulling it up to the frame and not pulling the frame down to it. Now, I know what's the difference, right? It's really touchy, but it will make a big difference on how and where I weld, you know, finishing this piece out. Otherwise, it could possibly warp more, or, you know, it won't come back into flat. Now, is it real imperative that it's completely flat? No, it's not that big a deal, because I'm going to cover all these back pieces. So if it's got a little bit of work to it, you know, that's just my human error. It's my boat. Don't give a shit. See, we're not looking too shabby. I still got to mount my hinges back here when it's on these two small hatches, but my large hatches, port and starboard both, are installed and hinges are welded in and looking pretty sharp, really. But you know, we've only got a couple more days left in 2016. That means that the archery trade show is coming up really quick. Now, for those of you who followed me last year, I bowfished the ATA show. I'm going to try to do it again this year. I've got credentials and I'm going to be taking my camera, so you guys might as well come along. But we're going to be trying to do it a little bit different this year. Now, follow me on Facebook, and like I said, January 10th, 11th, and 12th, I'm going to be trying to slip in a little bit of a live streaming video for you guys at home that can't make the ATA. Now, it's a hard ticket to get, but somehow I've snuck my way in again. So we will see you there. You know, hope to bring all the cool stuff home to you guys. Yeah, we're going to be shooting them lever bows. You guys want to see what John Paul Morse has been doing at Oneida? Yeah, we're looking forward to that. We have a hard time sleeping at night, but we're looking forward to it. So y'all be safe, woods or water, ice fishing, whatever you're doing. We will see you next time. Don't forget them personal flotation devices, and have a happy New Year.